I want to mention this. I've been waiting all show. So we mentioned him on the show before. My old teammate, Danny Stewart. Guy is an absolute beauty. He went over after playing in the U-Haul for a while. He went over and decided to play in the UK. He was playing for the Coventry Blaze. He was player coach towards the end of his career.
Legend.
He ended up taking a job with the Nottingham Panthers. He drives hourly. He drives daily, an hour drive from Coventry to Nottingham. As the crow flies, it's about an hour. Every Monday morning, he's got this podcast on his radio.
Shout out to you, Danny.
Which I love him for. He went into, now they run things a little bit different over in Europe as far as their playoff format. I'm pretty sure it's a best of 3 for round 1, then it's 1 games going to the semifinals, and then 1 game for the finals. The finals of the EIHL, which it's most comparable to high-level East Coast Hockey League, just to give you an indication of the level of hockey over there. We're talking about the Belfast Giants and that kind of stuff. Those leagues, it's between Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and England. They go into the final game. They go into overtime, tied 3-3. The Panthers score a goal. Yard sale.
This is Nottingham.
Nottingham. What did I say?
You said the Panthers.
Panthers.
Just clarify.
Yeah, Nottingham Panthers. They score the OT winner. Everyone clears the bench. They go to the review. Nope, no goal. Kicked in. Everyone puts their gear back on. The opposing team comes back. They score a goal. Yard sale again. Review the goal. No goal. Interfered with the goalie. How does it? In my mind, I'm going like, this is ridiculous. Like, how does this happen? But then I kept thinking back to that game in the Stanley Cup Finals with Buffalo and Dallas with Brett Hull's skate. Mm-hmm. And I truly think that the only reason they didn't review that is like, well, they've already celebrated. It's too much of a mess to clean up. Just call it a goal. It's fine. We'll shut it down. They didn't stick to the rules. And it kind of plays on the situation we had this past Thursday night with the Jets and Blues when Cole Perfetti scored that goal. Mm-hmm. Scored that goal.
You don't think that was a save? You think Binnington didn't make the save?
Really quick, we'll touch on this.
You want to finish your story first?
Yeah, okay. I'll finish the story. The Panthers go back and finally score a goal. Nope, they didn't even have to review it. It was a goal. They win the game. Congratulations. So proud of my boy Danny Stewart. Winnipegger on that team, by the way. Awesome. Amazing. But I couldn't stop thinking about that Brett Hull goal with his foot in the crease and the fact that the NHL chickened out. And I think that has direct implications for what happened this past Thursday night. Cole Perfetti scores a goal on your boy JB, on Binnington.
Can I just reference real quick with the Nottingham Panthers story? How much do you want to bet? Last game of the season, some of the big wigs upstairs are like, DQ the goal. We got 5 more kegs in the back. We got to sell. Otherwise, we're sitting all summer. Disqualify the goal. Let's just get the beer sold, sell all the popcorn, and then whatever happens after that is good.
There's a great view of after that first goal is disallowed of my boy Danny sitting on the bench. And he's like, what do you mean? Like, I went right back to minor hockey because I grew up with this guy in Fort McMurray, and I saw that Danny Stewart going, what are you talking about? No! He was contesting. He was not having it. But the fact that they got the win, couldn't be happier for him. The guy has worked so hard in the game of hockey. Nobody deserves it more than him. It's another accolade in his very long resume of hockey, and he's got a beautiful family over there in Coventry. Hey, more hockey content. It's might be old, it might be new, it might be a full episode, it might be a half episode, but you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?